On the front row in the blue and white numeral number 8, that's a Monte Carlo, and it is George Speer. Outside from Concord, it is Sabrina Booth in the 01. Martin French, a winner this afternoon in the 02. And outside the second row, it's Jerry Schroll Jr. in the 2X. Craig Stevens, winner earlier this year in the 48, and outside the 68 of Bob Littlejohn. Chuck Ewing starts inside of row 4 in the 50. He's out of Concord. Then the 27 car of Ken Taylor starts outside of that fourth row. Inside row 5, it's the 13 of Zach Heiser, and outside it's Dustin Hilliard in the 18. Shane Wright in the green flag is in the air. George Speer to the lead in the 8 car. Getting backed up on the high side is Schroll and Littlejohn as Sabrina Booth brings it down to the inside in turn 4, back in that battle for 6th spot. Craig Stevens, he is not shy about taking that 48 car to the high side. Stevens to the high side, Martin French down low. Speers loses 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down the back straightaway. Also on the move, the 27. Really going high in turn number 1 and 2 is that 27 machine of Ken Taylor. Pole sitter George Speer slowing in turns 3 and 4. Car number 3 goes to the pits. 3 to the pits as there's a battle for the lead. It's Craig Stevens and Ken Taylor. Give the lead to Ken Taylor right here at the stripe. Stevens back to 2nd. Martin French is 3rd. Chuck Ewing runs in 4th. Then it's a side-by-side battle for 5th. That side-by-side battle is in turn number 2. It's Jerry Schroll and Bob Littlejohn. One car is smoking. It's the 18 of Dustin Hilliard. And the leader down the back straightaway. That's the 27. Ken Taylor, the leader, off turn 4, looking under the 18. And just a little telltale smoke from the 18 of Rodney Sloan. A full straightaway between 1st and 2nd now. Taylor off into turn 1 as Craig Stevens comes off of turn 4. Ken Taylor off of turn 2. Almost a half lap lead. Ken Taylor off of turn 4 in the black 27. Across the stripe. Field spread out around the 3/8. Caution flag is out. Well, the 27 car of Ken Taylor, sometimes you're too good. Speeding ticket for the 27 of Ken Taylor. So the 27 car on the front row, he looks like the leader, but he's actually on the tail end of the lead lap. He's got to go all the way around, and he's going to be hoping for a caution to get him back on that lead lap. The leader is the 48. That's Craig Stevens. He was a feature winner here back in the month of May. Concord's Chuck Ewing is inside row 2, and on the outside it's Bob Littlejohn with a fresh engine. So this will be interesting here. Ken Taylor proving to us in the first half of this event that he's the class of the field. Now let's see if he can make all his way around. And there's trouble in turn number 4. Two cars get together. The 23 is involved. Shonda Harbin. 01. Sabrina Booth reported flat tire for the young lady from Concord in the 01. They're going to get one to go, this time by from Tim Beebe. And Sabrina Booth will be able to see you here on the front straightaway. Give her a big howdy-do on her way by. Even the Jerry Schroll Jr. kids will give Sabrina a little wave and a little way to go for the Precision Engine Chevrolet. $200 in the 50-50. We'll announce the number after this event. Craig Stevens, Chuck Ewing on the button. Oh, trouble with Ken Taylor. Hard into turn number 1. Just some contact entering turn number 1. Chuck Ewing involved. He takes his car to the inside of turn 3. And Ken Taylor, a hard hit in turn number 1. The black 27, the class of the field, up against the wall in turn number 2. Turn number 1 and 2, where it all happened. Well, this is going to get interesting now. How many laps to go, Mrs. Beebe there? Seven to go, according to timing and scoring. Craig Stevens on the inside of the front row. Jerry Schroll Jr. outside. Bob Littlejohn inside row 2, alongside the Heaney's garage car of Matt Kelly. Seven circuits remain. Craig Stevens in the 48 takes this early lead with 7 laps to go. Bob Littlejohn moves by Jerry Schroll to get the second spot. Schroll back to 3rd. Matt Kelly runs in 4th. And running in 5th, it's the 23 of Shonda Harbin. Craig Stevens by 2 car lengths over Littlejohn. 5 fingers are in the air from chief starter Tim Beebe. Craig Stevens all wound up in that 48 this afternoon. Littlejohn runs second. Jerry Schroll Jr. third. Matt Kelly up to fourth. Harbin back to fifth. Ewing out there in the 50 car rejoins the field. A smoking Randy Sloan down the back straightaway, turn number 3. Officials taking a look at the 18. Half a straightaway, 10 car length advantage for the leader, Craig Stevens, and he'll get the white flag this time by. Just 3/8 of a mile to go for Craig Stevens in the 48. The leader's in turn 2. He got very loose coming off of turn number 2. That allowed Bob Littlejohn to reel him in just a bit. Checkered flag is coming. Here comes the front of the field off turn 4. Craig Stevens will win it by a car length and a half. Bob Littlejohn finishes second. Jerry Schroll Jr. third. We'll head downstairs. We'll talk with the winner, Craig Stevens, in just a moment with Katie and Sarah from Hooters. He can hear you. Craig Stevens, the winner. Craig Stevens, how about you? Second time this year, Craig. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was it? You looked fast again.
Oh, it was pretty good there till the last lap there. I almost lost her.
What happened in turn 2? We had rumors you were spinning in turn 2.
Getting a little hot in there.
Hey, do you want to say hello to some of the folks down in turn 1?
That's all my family up there in the corner. Thanks for coming out.
Who's down there? Let's talk to them. Who are they?
Oh, you got little Richard, you got Teresa, you got Tracy, you got, I believe John might be here today. I'm not sure exactly who all's up there right now.
Congratulations, 2-time feature winner. Way to go, Craig.
Thank you.
Say hello to Tim Beebe right here, chief starter, and say hello to Katie and the lovely Sarah from Hooters of Lansing, Edgewood Boulevard, south side of Lansing.